Find the mean of the data set. Again, we need to add up all of the data values and then divide by how many there are to fair share. So we'll start by adding these values together, and then we'll divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When we add all these up, we get 84. And 84 divided by 8 comes out to 10.5. So our mean for the data set is 10.5. So Eddie is determining whether to move to city A or city B, and he considers the monthly high temperatures for each city as shown in the table. We are going to find the mean of the monthly high temperature for city A and then for city B as well. Begin by adding up all of city A's values for the monthly high temperature. Once you have them all combined, we're going to divide by 12 to fair share since there are 12 months in the year. The sum of all the temperatures came out to 756. When we divide that by 12, that gives us an average or a mean of 63. Now we'll do the same for city B. Add up all the data values here for city B. Then divide those by 12. Those also come out to a sum of 756. So the mean temperature for city B is also 63 degrees. Do the mean temperatures give Eddie enough information about the temperatures in both cities? Why? No, the mean only describes the center temperature. But it doesn't show how it changes throughout the year. Use the information about the temperatures for city A in problem 1. Create a dot plot of the monthly high temperatures for city A. So you're taking the values from city A and putting a dot for each month on the dot plot. Then you will mark the location of the mean with the triangle symbol under the number line. So since our mean was 63, under the number 63 we'll include a triangle. Please place your dots for the months and each temperature of city A. When you are finished, your dot plot should appear something like this. Then we're going to repeat that process for city B. Place a dot for each month on the dot plot. and mark the mean, which is 63, with that triangle symbol under the number line. Pause and do the dot plot now. It should appear something like this. Compare the variability of the temperatures in City A to the variability of the temperatures in City B. Explain. Well, if we look at these dot plots, we can see that the variability in City A is much greater than in City B because City A is more spread out. Eddie wants to move to the city where the monthly temperatures have less variability. So which city should he choose? He should choose City B. There is less variability in City B because they're grouped closer to the mean. Six. The numbers of minutes 6 students spend traveling to school in the morning and traveling home in the afternoon are shown. Create a dot plot of the morning travel times for these students. So for the morning, our lowest value is 11 and our highest is 17. Find the mean of the morning travel times. Mark the location of the mean with a triangle symbol under the number line. We'll add all these values together, and then we'll divide by 6 because there are 6 values or 6 students represented. So 11 plus 12 plus 14 plus 14 plus 16 plus 17 is 84. And 84 divided by those 6 students is 14. So we'll place that little triangle mark under 14. Explain what the mean of the morning travel times represents. Remember, that is the fair share piece. So it means students typically spend 14 minutes traveling to school in the morning. Now we're going to create a dot plot of the afternoon travel times for these students. For this one, we had 6 all the way up to 19. So we need a dot at 6, 10, 13, 18, 18, and 19. Then we're going to find the mean. We'll add all those together. So we have 6 plus 10 plus 13 plus 18 plus 18 plus 19 is 84. And there are 6 students again traveling, which gives us a mean of 14 here as well. Explain what the mean of the afternoon travel times represents. This indicates that the students typically spend 14 minutes traveling home in the afternoon. For which data distribution does the mean time better represent all the travel times? Explain. Well, in the morning, most of the travel times were closer to the mean than they are in the afternoon. So the mean better represents the travel times for the morning. Because the variability is less than in the afternoon. Seven. A store manager notices that he sells more blue polo shirts than polo shirts of other colors. When he orders shirts, he cannot choose the color. The shirts come in shipments of 50 from 2 different sellers. The store manager records the number of blue shirts in several shipments, as shown in the diagram. So you can see from best shirts how many blue shirts came. Then from shirts plus, how many blue shirts came. List the numbers of blue shirts in each seller's shipments. So in the first one we had 30, 24, 27, and so on. So we'll list those out. And then from shirts plus, create a dot plot to represent each data distribution. We're going to use the same scale for both of them. So even though the lowest in the best shirts is 22, we're going to use 5. So we include data for both data sets. And then we can easily identify which one is more spread out. And like I said, we're using the same scale for both. So we'll put our dots on there. we've got 30, 24, 27, 25, 29, 22, 26, 26, and 25. And for the other one, we have 39, 36, 30, 17, 38, 9, 35, 5, and 25. Part C asks us to find the mean for each one. So we need to add up all of these data values and divide by 9 because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in each one. So we'll add those up. 30 plus 24 plus 27 plus 25 plus 29, 22, 26, 26, and 25 gives us a total of 234. Divided by 9 is a mean of 26. So we'll place that little triangle symbol under 26. Then for the other manufacturing and distribution, 39, 36, 30, 17, 38, 9, 35, 5, and 25 also comes out to 234. Then divide that by 9 gives us a mean of 26 as well. Based on the dot plots, which seller has more variability in its supply of blue shirts? Explain. You can see that shirts plus is more spread out, so it has more variability. E, for which seller does the mean better represent the numbers of blue shirts in all shipments? Explain. The mean is a better representation for the number of blue shirts in the best shirts because the dot plot it shows that the variability is less and the majority of the points are closer to the mean. That is the end of lesson 9. Check back for lesson 10 in the module 6 playlist.